Happy New Year and welcome to Patents TV. Today, Kelly Suding joins me in the studio to show us a really cool app for accessibility in the classroom. And Kelly, tell us about what you brought today.
Hi Jenna, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
One of the #1 questions that I get from teachers are, I have a student whose accommodation is to read out loud. And so they are looking for text-to-speech oftentimes. And so there's a great app called Claro ScanPen, and I think that you'll be amazed. So this is a great app for students to independently access text on a worksheet or a document of any kind, or out in their workforce, or filling out a job application. This is a great app for that, and I want to show you how it works. So this app is not free. You get it on iTunes, and also there is one for Android. And it's $6.99, but I think that you'll be amazed and you'll see that it's actually well worth it. So I have just a document or a worksheet in front of me, and I open my app, and what I'm going to do is just take a picture. It's really simple. And so my picture is up, and all I have to do is just take my finger and swipe.
George Washington and his hatchet.
And the great thing about, you see how quick that was, isn't that so
amazing.
fabulous?
Wow.
So it can do one line at a time.
When George Washington was quite an idle boy, his father gave him a.
It can also read as much as you highlight.
When George Washington was quite an idle boy, his father gave him a hatchet. It was bright and new, and George took great delight in going around and chopping things with it.
So I took a picture of the passage, and now I'm going to take a picture of the test questions that go along with this passage. So my student, all they have to do is just swipe over the question.
1. What kind of hatchet did George's dad give him?
So now they're independently reading auditorily the passage, and now also the test questions, and be able to answer that on their own. I do want to show you the settings in the back, and the settings, I recommend that you let your students play around with the settings. Oftentimes, with the voice that text-to-speech provides, we think that it's speaking too quickly. But let students play around with that, because students are going to process the language differently, and so they're probably going to have the speaking really fast. And just let them do that and play around and figure that out on their own. So you can change the voice name, the speaking rate, and add more voices. And so the selection mode, like I said before, you can have the whole document read out loud, or by lines, or just words if that's what the student needs. And then also you can change the highlight color. So this is an app that makes documents accessible on the fly, which is perfect for students in need for the independence on accessing all of those worksheets that they are given in class. It is available in our library. You can borrow one of our iPads and get it on there, but you can also borrow apps from us now. So you can just request an app, and then someone will send you a code, and it will automatically, magically is what we say, become on your device that you already have at school.
That's so cool. Yeah. So we hope to have you borrowing from our lending library apps and other equipment. And I appreciate your time today, Kelly. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I think this is definitely a very cool app, worth the price for what it can do with your students. I know being in the classroom, I could have really used it during testing times when I was sitting at a table reading aloud to my students, and this would give them the independence to do that on their own.
Absolutely.
So cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time on Patents TV.